Long delay again.
What's the vision for Gold Media and where you're going?
For the convenience industry, audio inside the store is our primary channel. Ideally, where we would end up is at a place.
Sorry about that.
It gives me a chance to check out. Hello, everybody, and hopefully I have audio. Looks like I have audio. I can't speak for the homies. Let me go verify. I've got audio. Can I get a homie to say something? I've got audio. Can I get a homie to say something?
I'm busy eating.
Can I get a homie to say something?
I'm busy eating.
I
All
heard
right.
you on YouTube a second ago.
Now I'm going to verify these buttons are actually. I messed with the Stream Deck 10 minutes ago. I'm going to make sure. I messed with the Stream Deck. All right, we have verification that the buttons over there do their job. Good. So I actually accomplished a Stream Deck function in under 15 minutes, and it works. Whoa! Good boy, Dougie. Good boy.
Until tomorrow night.
Probably until, I mean, seriously, I actually did have a couple issues because earlier in the night I was working on something that worked, by the way, but it was weird because it worked the first time. Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm stoked. Tried it again. Nothing. Nothing. So I'm like, what? Why? So back to the old drawing board we go, and it works. Let's welcome into Zoom homies. We have Rich, we have Bill, we have Greg, who's do not bother Greg. He's eating. Jeff Ryman, Sam, and Darren Gilholm. I knew correct. The night. That is correct. I told them not to bother you, and who's the one that speaks up? But the man that says, "Don't bother me, I'm eating." So I knew it was good. I knew this is a bad omen. At 7:29, the first person in chat tonight was Pennsylvania, followed by Tony, followed by Parker Morris. He says hi to me and to the chat. And a couple hours early because I always start at 10 o'clock. Then Greg was fourth, and he's not fair. He was outside. Greg, there's a simple solution to that. Stop watering your plants and mowing your grass, and you've already won that award for the year. You've got it. It's in the bag, man. Tony says it's never fair. Rick Lake says hello to everybody. Jeff says good evening to all. Ski Man says good evening. I was actually having a conversation with Ski Man earlier in the day via text. It was kind of an interesting conversation. And One Fish says, excuse me, what's new? Fancy new logo. I think he's referring to, and if you're watching the stream, I think he's referring to that what's coming up right there. That could be a logo, but that's automated, and I don't know that you can have an automated logo or not. Now, that's going to go to a black screen, and that's what I've got to work on. Is when that one finishes, I need to have Stream Deck automatically kick it back to here. And I know it can be done. I just got to put on my thinking cap and figure it out. John Williams says 1,000 points for me. Yes, Doug should give me at least 1,000 points. I may, I got him to laugh out loud once today, and he was like, "Why did I do that?" And then it wasn't 2 seconds later, he grinned, and he was gonna laugh out loud, but he caught himself. Long Dog is in chat. Sean Williams says, "Audio, I hear you." Well, that's good. I don't know who audio is, but we're good with that. And Sam says he can hear us, so good. Long Dog says sometimes people are silent. They watch two channels, please. That's not even rookie. Try watching 5 channels at one time, and may or may not be able to keep up with 5 channels at one time. It all depends. If it's the static live stream, silent live stream for watch hours that a lot of people like to do, where they just take a static picture and that's all it is, yeah, that's easy to keep up with. But when it's an interactive live stream, such as I kind of like this one to be, Ski Man kind of has a Terminator sound going on. Yeah, the homies and I actually went and found that sound. I found one I really, really, really liked better, but I couldn't figure out how to download it, so I finally just gave up on it. I had downloaded that one, I guess, a long time, or as we would say in Pennsylvania, a while back ago, um, and I did like it too, so I went and found it. I think I downloaded about 5 new audio things today from the YouTube studio, so I'm going to introduce those. Susanna Morgan, proud single mother, gives us a like. I got 2 according to my screen. And she gives us the turquoise blue hand. Susanna, before I forget, happy Mother's Day. I do know that it is 10 o'clock in the morning on Mother's Day for you. So happy Mother's Day to you. I hope you have an enjoyable day and things go well for you, as well as any other mom that may or may not be watching right now. And it is Mother's Day for you. Happy Mother's Day to you as well as the mothers here in the United States. That in about 3 hours, it will be Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all those that it's applicable to or applies to. Let me check that box off the to-do list. Pen in hand. um, got a rather interesting email today from someone. I believe my title last night was made in good intentions. I did want to give an update live over the air, but I'm going to hold off on that for about another 12 days, give or take. And there's a reason for that. And it may or may not, like Doug's points. You'll find, you know how Doug keeps saying, "You're gonna see, you're gonna see, you're gonna see." Um, there's a point, there's a meaning to the madness for that. Um, and I think it'll all make sense. And that is tentatively scheduled for the 22nd. So 12 days. I can still do simple math without taking off my shoes and socks. Um, anyway, I apologize if last night's title was misleading. That was not my intent
Yeah,
whatsoever.
thank goodness.
Thank goodness on.
Not take it off your shoes and socks.
Yeah, well, I'm in house slippers. I'm barefooted, but I'm in my house slippers. Um, I did not mean to be misleading whatsoever. I'm not smart enough to have good clickbait to get a lot of views. Speaking of a lot of views, I think Doug's live streams got me over 130 views now when I filled in for him the other day. I need to work out something with him so he's gone more often. No, it's really weird. Some days those are really good. Some days those are really not good. You okay there, Jeff?
Yeah, just I was hunting for your last night's title since I wasn't here.
Last night's title was Friday, May 9th, 129th day of the year. Update on life after Zoom. Okay, I thought I had says
On Zoom after the live stream. Big
after the
news.
live stream. I thought that's what I had put, but that apparently that wasn't clear enough. And I did appreciate the email. In fact, I caught up with this person via email because it's been a while since we've had an email exchange, and I did bring them up to speed on what I knew from last night and what I now know today. But I think on the 22nd, that is going to be the day that I actually go live I may not have you guys in the background, or I may just create a breakout room. I don't know yet. I haven't decided, and I may upload it. I haven't decided yet. I'm still battling between this gray cell over here is arguing with this gray cell over here.
Well, I
And
will have to see if I can catch you from my vacation if it starts on the 22nd.
when do you fly?
22nd,
Oh, what time?
leaving here about 10 a.m. I should be in the, see, it'll be an hour earlier, 2 hours earlier in Kansas. You're Eastern, right?
Yeah, Kansas is central, I believe.
Right, right. And you start at 10 o'clock Eastern, so it'll be, I
9.
might be in the motel room at 9 o'clock there, maybe.
All right. Well, he might be a little bit late. Jim KG3N says you have that many to spare. I have a gray one here and I have a gray one here. That's all I can account for at this time. There may be others somewhere, but I only got those two that I'm aware of.
Well, I will arrive where I'm going to stay probably, I don't know, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But I may drive around and see a thing or two. So
Snap a few snapshots here and there, pictures. Are you taking a camera?
I'm not sure yet. Certainly, I'll have my cell phone.
Just wondering. I'm not sticking around on Zoom very late tonight. The Mother's Day plans got moved back earlier instead of later, even though we kind of asked for it to be later. And I've been tasked with stopping at the grocery store and picking up a few items. It's always nice the night before something's supposed to happen for someone to say, "Do you think Timmy Tech support is in the house?" Hello, Timmy Tech, otherwise known as I don't know all of his other names. Timmy Tech is from Texas. Jeff Ryman, sounds like you have your real ID. Jeff, you do have the real ID, right?
Sorry, your YouTube stream tab
Froze.
closed. Restarted it, so it came on with the audio. Sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. Hey, it's going to happen. I mean, even the trained professionals out of Fresno have audio issues every now and then.
Yeah, I've had my real ID for several years.
Yeah, I have too. I started the process 8 months ago. Earlier than that, I ran into all kind of about his one dog ran into problems because of his birth certificate. I didn't have any issues whatsoever. I had no issues getting my veteran status on my ID and the real ID part of the real ID. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate that. That will give me at least 3 likes. I'm going to go ahead. I usually don't like to do this, but I'm going to refresh this and see what we're up to. We're up to 12 likes. And boy, I wished I could say this person's name. I cannot say this name. She says hello to me and everyone with the golf logo and the golf ball for the emojicon, which means she's a member. She is green, so she's a member. I'll just go with Miss Reeves. How's that? Because I can say Reeves. It's that first name that's got me. And my apologies. I'm horrible with names. If these guys didn't have their name on their little box for me to read, we'd be up a creek. Why does my YouTube look like it's not 1080? Because it's only 720. That's why. I love YouTube.
I knew it.
I rarely check it. I just presume since it's
She told you how to say it.
phonetically that really is not ka. Is it ka? Disha? Ka Disha? Can't be that
Kadisha,
easy.
probably accent on the middle, I would guess, but
What would you think it is, Jeff?
Kadisha with the accent
Kadisha?
on the middle, but
Okay. One of us got it right. She said perfect 100%. So let's go with Kadisha. That works for me. If that works for everyone, then we'll go with Kadisha. You guys are going to have to remind me if she comes back tomorrow night, though. Thank you very much for being here. I've seen your name in chat before. I do appreciate you showing up and putting up with what we call the Ken Style Live Show. 7 days a week, 10 o'clock at night for about 15 to 20 minutes. Speaking of, last night's stream was 25 minutes. It did not replenish, it did not repopulate chat until today. So I don't get it. Not that big of a deal either at all.
How long
Speaking
did it take Doug's to populate the other day?
of minutes, literally minutes. I mean, Jim is backwards. No, Jim is.
No,
is
his
Jim?
long one? I thought his long one hadn't come up.
Oh no, there was one. Yeah, there was one the other day that did take like a while, like almost a day or so. But he had one. He had a Saturday show a week ago that came up just like a snap of the fingers. I mean, it was weird. So 6 hours ago, his stream ended, and he has show chat replay on today's show.
Hmm.
That's amazing. Of course, he's up to 2,902, 2,920, 2,921, up to 2,929. Doug, you're still a little behind. What's that? A homie said 4355. You are correct. Which homie was that? Jim, you're here just in time to watch me in the show.
Yeah.
Here's the problem.
Little preemptive drinking in case one or both show up.
I think one will not, and I'm not sure about the other one, but I did move some things around on the stream deck. You may or may not get. Let's just see what happens.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tease. Moving slow like honey bees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Feel the rhythm, let it flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
All right, we're back, and Sin joins us just as I'm ending the show, and I am going to go ahead and end it. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel, k.zoom z00m@gmail.com. We'll get you the credentials. You get up on here. Yeah, I've got my reading glasses on because my niece that you can't see, maybe. She's a little taller than that, by the way. She's got an eye problem that she came to Dr. Ken to get it fixed. Oh, that poor child. See you later. Good night. Thank you, everyone.